Hello, test, 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 test. Um, Hello and welcome to a very impromptu stream here. I was going to do the BBL makeup battles, as you know, but we didn't get that many. Well, we're still missing a couple. I think one or two. I need to go back in and check. Anyway, I'm going to wait a day or two before I do any more. And in the meantime, I figure stream something. The Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy just came out today on Switch. So I started playing it, but I figure I'll play a little bit of it on stream. And I think I got my delay issues figured out. Basically, I just put the entire stream on delay, and it should work out. Hey, Frenzy, how's it going? By the way, let me know if you're having a problem setting things up with Mimi. If you can get that done tomorrow or Sunday, we can stream it tomorrow or Sunday, and then we can have that all figured out. If not, we'll figure something else out. Anyway, I know, I don't know how many people are going to even make it to stream tonight. I know we weren't expecting me to stream a game, but you know what? Surprises happen. So I'm going to go ahead anyway, because if anybody misses anything, they can always watch the replay. I don't know if I have this lighting set up properly, kind of shadowy, but oh well, it is what it is. Someday, hopefully, someone will buy this house, and then I will have a much better setup for this whole. I want to have, so I don't have to turn everything around, I want to be able to have my computer here, and then like the TV on the same desk, like maybe up a little bit, so I can kind of keep the same setup no matter what I'm streaming or recording, which should make things easier. And then, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, I could potentially rig it to have dual monitors too. That would be cool. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm just gonna let this little thing play. Let me know how the audio is, since I can't really monitor it in real time because everything's on a delay. Let me know how it all sounds. I'm guessing from the way this all is, it's a little bit on the loud side. I'm actually going to lower the game audio a little bit to like 75%, if that's okay. Let me know if that bothers you. Let me know if you want it louder again, or if you want me quieter or something. Actually, I think I should tilt the screen down. So, again, I'm going to use my stream account so we can start a new game. And in fact, give me a moment to break the fourth wall for a second. There's stuff blocking the TV screen, so I need a good view because I've started playing this game already on my own account, and it's a bit challenging. So hold on a second. Okay, so a little bit of background. I have never played Crash Bandicoot before. I did have a PS1, but the only of the classic games that I really played on it was Spyro the Dragon, and I didn't even finish that. But I got the first 2 or 3 Spyro games. I enjoyed them pretty much. So this is my first exposure to Crash, and the little bit that I've played so far, it's kind of difficult. I was going to use the Pro Controller, but then I realized that the dock hasn't been plugged in this whole time, because I've been using my Switch in handheld mode, so it's been charging somewhere else. And so my Pro Controller is out of battery, and I'm too far away to be plugged in. So I'm going to use this, which it is probably a little awkward control-wise, but hey, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it.
We are closer than ever before. Quickly! Into the vortex! Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
I'm wondering if I should put the computer off to the side. Again, this is why I want my new setup. But I have to wait.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh. So I don't know if this goes. I suppose I'll probably put this replay on YouTube. So if it does, you know, go ahead and leave a comment. Did you play Crash Bandicoot? Are you old enough to have played? Phantom, hey! Thank you for the 10-month subscription. Thank you very much. I guess I should keep the desktop audio on so we can hear if that kind of stuff happens. Anyway, let me know if you're in the chat, or let me know in the comments if you're watching a YouTube display, which I'll probably do. If you played Crash as a kid, if you were, alive when it came out even. I was. It came out the same year as Mario 64, I'm pretty sure. And at that time, I didn't have a PlayStation yet. I had just gotten a Nintendo 64, I'm pretty sure, right around the time that that it came out. And I got a PlayStation like a year or so after. Phantom remembers the game from the PS1 days, but never actually played it yourself. That pretty much sums up my experience as well. But the little bit I've played so far on my own account, you can definitely tell this is a bit of an old school game now. I mean, obviously it's remastered and more up-to-date graphics and all that good stuff. But you can tell that the mechanics are more old school. They're a lot less forgiving, and I mean, I don't know so much if there's much gameplay difference between the original and this, but just the way it controls is a little awkward. I mean, I think I like it a little bit better in console mode so far, although having the computer screen somewhat blocking my view of having the computer screen somewhat block my view of the TV is not necessarily ideal. Okay, now if I'm gonna get all the boxes, I have to do this really. Oh, I almost did it. This whole jumping on boxes mechanic is kind of the bane of my existence, but it's kind of how you 100% the game. This is the Switch version, and I did watch Game Explain did a comparison video of this one to the PS4 version, and what I could see of it, well, for Crash 1, there was hardly any difference. For Crash 2 and 3, the main differences that where the Switch was a little bit lower in I guess graphical quality was on like fur effects, I guess, which is understandable. But other than that, I mean, it looks exactly the same quality. Oh man, I think I can get this up. There we go. I got it. Let's see if I can 100% this level. I think if I do that, then getting the rest of the boxes is easy. But yeah, I ended up getting Kirby Star Allies because I thought, oh, it's a game to play during the summer, and I didn't want to get it too soon because I was afraid I'd finish it too soon and then not have something to play for the rest of the summer. And lo and behold, I couldn't wait any longer. I ended up getting it. I kind of zoomed through it. I mean, I could do a lot more with it. There are like the mini games, and I could go for 100% puzzle pieces or whatever. But then I realized this game was coming out, and I'm like, you know what, this is 3 games in 1. I've heard it's fairly challenging, at least if you want to make, if you want to 100% it or even come close to that. So, and I'm finding it pretty difficult already. I didn't get very far to where I got frustrated already in this game. Oh yeah, also this tower thingy, I kind of tried it. I don't want to Stormy Ascent. Yeah, that I'm not gonna try to do that yet. I'm just gonna go to the next level. I'm just gonna play forward. Also, my dinner is gonna be coming soon, so I don't know. I have to figure out. I might take a moment to break for that in between. But yeah, you can jump on these TNT things, and then they set off a timer. If you try to spin at them, they will instantly explode and therefore hurt you. I don't know if they always kill you, or no, I don't think they always kill you. I think if you have this guy, I think he's Aku Aku. If you have this guy, he will protect you for 1 hit. If you get 3 of his little icons, you get temporary invincibility, which you might have noticed in the first level that I got that. But yeah, later on you're gonna see the challenge of trying to not spin the TNT, because there's gonna be like TNT stacked with other boxes, and if you want to get all the boxes, you have to kind of time your spin just right. You'll see when we get to a part like that. It might be in this level. I can't remember. First time we see that. All right, there's something here. Oh yeah, up there. The forward-facing camera angle has its own set of challenges, in my opinion. All right, let's try to get myself up here. Well, I don't think I can get up now. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there, but it's quite challenging. Phantom says, is platforming in this game usually head-on, or is there some side-scrolling areas too? There are some side-scrolling areas. Hopefully I'll unlock one of the little bonus sections inside one of these levels, and we'll be able to see. There are a couple of side-scrolling, and actually the last level that I got to, on my other account before setting up for the stream, it was a side-scrolling level, and it was quite frustrating. Alright, so see, look at this is what I'm talking about. You have TNT here, and if I want to get this box here with the life, I have to, like, I don't know if it's even possible to precision. I assume it is for somebody, but not for me. So, you're supposed to try to precision spin just the one box that's not TNT without hitting the TNT boxes. I don't know how possible that is. I assume it's possible because they put it in the game to be done. But yeah. Alright, so here I got the when you get 3 of the same face tokens, you unlock a bonus area. So far it's just been little short areas, but as you can see, this is a side-scrolling area. Also, by the way, I think I mentioned at the beginning though, I think I mentioned at the beginning, I pretty much fixed the delay problem, or I at least came pretty close to fixing the delay problem when I streamed my consoles, which is great. I'm happy about that. What was that YouTuber's name? I forget his name for his YouTube video. Oh, I missed 3 boxes. Oh, it's probably that area that had that up arrow box that I couldn't get in. But anyway, I forget the guy's name. Wait, I can find it. But anyway, he did this whole setup because I used to be able to, my video capture device is called Hapog PVR or whatever, and I used to be able to stream directly from that. It used to have like a Twitch app interface, an API in there, and there was some update to Twitch that Hapog no longer is supported. So I was having to capture my screen capture and then play on a delay. But his video showed me how if I don't turn the Hapog software on, I can just directly put this into OBS as a recording device, as a video recording device, just like what I would do for like the 3DS, for example. So, and then he showed how to adjust the delay, basically to put a delay on your monitor, on your webcam and your audio, so that it matches. But anyway, that's that. That's a little inside information. Let me just pull up this guy's name if I can. It is, where's his name? I want to find your name to plug you and thank you very much. Zeeples, wait. What do you say? Zeeples? Zeeples, right, Zeeples. Alright, his name is Zeeples, Zeefles. I have no idea what kind of games he streams, but I thank him very much for enabling me to do this, because it's been very frustrating. Like, it's been keeping me from wanting to even play any console games, at least stream, because like I could have figured out a way to record it and fix the delay, but even that would have been an issue. But yeah, this is coming out good. I like it. I was so happy. I was afraid that I had lost the ability to use my capture device well too soon. All right, so here we see those bouncy arrows again. And we can bounce on boxes to get higher. These turtles, they more or less kind of work similar to Koopas in Mario, except you can kind of bounce on them forever, but you gotta bounce on them, or you can bounce on them and then hit them. And then there's this version of piranha plants. So now I never... This thing will instantly kill me if I get crushed by it. Or, well, I had the Aku guy, so he saved me. I don't know if it's even worth... There's something up... I got on top of this for a second. Yeah, I got on top of it for a second. There's gotta be something up there. I'm just like too chicken to try and get on. Hold on. Ah! I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, that's frustrating. Was I getting up there when I had a running start? Ah, I keep getting on it. Yeah, I zigged when I should have zagged to get out of the way of that thing. I don't know if it's worth, but I do want to know what's up there. So I don't know if it's worth, like, dying a bunch of times to try to figure that out, but I am very curious. I didn't get to figure that out the first time around, so I would kind of like to see what's there. Yeah, it does kind of have a Donkey Kong Country vibe, doesn't it? Ah, I just slide right up. Oh, if there's nothing up here, I'm gonna be sad too. All this work. Ah, I was on it for a second. It's so... This is going to be the theme, at least what I've discovered. The platforming in this game is so precise. At least compared to anything I'm used to. I'm not the best at platformers in the first place. I think mostly because I get impatient with certain things. But... yeah, I've noticed, like, if you're off by a couple pixels, that's it, you're done. Oh, well that was dumb. Alright, if I do die this time, I think I'm just gonna give up. Ah. Yeah, that one I just kind of... I overthought that. I got to the point where I was overthinking and I just kind of psyched myself out. Alright, so I'll leave that for, you know, go find a Let's Play of someone who's very familiar and skilled with this game. In the meantime, though, I still have to... Well, I did it wrong. I was going to say I still have to survive getting through this thing. I didn't do that very well either. Good thing I had my, I don't know what he is, Tiki friend. He's like, is he supposed to be I forget whether he's supposed to be like a god or just a spirit or whatever. But, he's gone now. Oh yeah, so anyway, as you can see, here's an example of some side-scrolling. And there's another one later on that gets really frustrating. It's not even that much later in the game. I think it's still the first world. I'm pretty sure, like, the end of the first world. It's after the first boss, though. But it's one of these, like, climbing, side-scrolling thingies, and... man, is it frustrating. Oh, wait, I forgot. I could have jumped on the turtle to get the thing. Alright, I'm gonna pause for a moment. Because my food is ready. I'm just going to bring it in. I won't eat it right away, but I got to bring it in, so hold on a second. Because otherwise, my cat will eat it. Please stand by. Okay, sorry for the delay. But yeah, basically if my food got left out, Sarge the cat would have been on that. He chewed through a plastic bag today because our dog's food had been in there, and so it still smelled like her food, and he just like ripped through it. He is a hungry cat. I mean, he was a formerly very overweight cat. His weight had been starting to go up over the past month, but we got it back down, so good for now. But we can't let him have too much, because he will eat and eat. Oh yeah, these people are annoying, because they don't give you a whole lot of space to time a jump. Oh yeah, and these mossy platforms are slippery. Alright, so we got a life. And here we go. And I don't know what these fruits are. Actually, I've been calling them apples. Now that I kind of look at them more, they probably look a little more like mangoes. So I'm going to go with mangoes. I know bandicoots are Australian animals, right? So I don't know if mangoes are prevalent in Australia. Frenzy, I don't know if you're still on the stream, if you can verify that or not, the truth or falseness, whatever, of that statement. Oh yeah, this is a cool little thing to do. Get him between the two blocks. Alright. Get the blocks, So yeah, here we have another. There's not a, well, I was going to say the whole level side-scrolling. I was going to say there's not a lot of side-scrolling. There's not a lot to the bonus sections so far. I'd imagine they get a little bit longer, or at least more complicated as it goes on. And I missed 8 boxes somewhere. I'm not sure where that was. But so far, it is difficult to 100% this game. Get a green bean, if you don't mind. But I missed 8. I like how it just like smacks you in the head. One time, I missed, on this one level, I missed the 2 bonus sections. And so I think as a result, I missed like 40-something boxes. And I just had to sit there through the animation of it hitting me with 40-something boxes. And you couldn't skip it. And I'm like, man, you don't want to fail, that's for sure. Alright. And, oh yeah, this level. We're gonna do a Sonic Adventure 2 City Escape, except like half a decade or so before City Escape. So, you know, the original, although, oh, I missed a life there. Well, I guess Indiana Jones did it first, but I mean as a gameplay mechanic. Actually, I don't know the first game to do something like this. Because it's actually, I know it's been done multiple times. There's like that skiing game that's kind of like a meme. It has the Yeti in it. It's called like Ski Free or something like that, or Free Ski, whatever it is. Where you kind of, the direction is down the screen. But I don't know what the first game was to include, like, I don't know how you get all the fruit and all of the boxes. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know the first game that did a mechanic like this, running away from something while going toward the screen. These sort of almost leaps of faith that you have to do. That one is fairly easy to get perfect though, because there aren't a lot of hidden boxes. So that's nice. And Crash's animation is pretty funny. Okay, this is... I remember this one. Oh, this is the one that has all the water. This one is pretty frustrating. I've gotten a few game overs on my other account. Some of these jumps need to be so precise. I've mentioned it before, but I will keep talking about it. And oh yeah, those clover things, I think I learned it the hard way. I didn't realize, we never spent much time on them, I didn't realize that they sunk until one time when I like hesitated, kind of like there. You see what I mean about the jumps having to be precise? There's one time that I hesitated and it was like, oh, they sink. I didn't know they sink. We also got these totally not cheap piranhas that jump up at you. I got scared on that jump because like sometimes if you jump a fraction too early or too late, I know I've been kind of reiterating that point for a while now, but it is absolutely true. Ah, I choked. Oh no, why'd I jump? It was too late to stop myself from jumping. This game is so unforgiving. I mean, it makes sense. It was, you know, from the 90s. I know it's always a cliche to be like, oh, games were so much harder in the 80s and 90s. I think the thing is they were harder in different ways. But I would say this is a more challenging than average game, with the average, if I refer to the average game being like the average game I've played. I haven't figured out what those, like, those transparent platform thingies are. I assume there's something that you unlock, but I don't know. How can we get it in the bonus area? Yeah, I do think the camera from behind adds an extra layer of challenge as far as trying to judge your jumps and everything. That's probably true. I mean, I found the horizontal, like the side-scrolling platforming pretty challenging as well, but yeah, there's something about the forward motion that can be pretty difficult. Ah! I was just a little short on that. Well, the good thing is that thing acts as a checkpoint. And I'm doing decent on live so far, so that's plus. Alright, we're at the end, and I missed 3. I don't know, like, I'm so busy trying not to die that I don't know where all these hidden boxes that I'm missing are. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe when I get more adjusted to the game, I'll get better at it, and it'll be better. We'll see. Alright, here we have our first boss. Now, this guy gave me a hard time at first, until I realized that if you do it right, you can pretty much defeat him before he can even pull off an attack. I think. Yeah, see, Phantom, that's what I mean. It's very precise. Alright, let's see if I can show you properly. Well, okay, I kind of saved myself there. That jump distance. So, but what I'm trying to do, if I can keep remembering what the jump button is, what I'm trying to do is, every time he starts his attack, you can just jump on him. Unless you time it wrong like me and jump directly into his weapon. So, like, on paper, this is a really easy boss. But if you are if you are prone to choke when you're playing a game, as I seem to be, then it can still be a challenge. But as you can see, you can kind of get rid of the whole mechanic of having to jump over his staff thingy if you just time your jumps properly. So that's something. Yeah, I did notice the plumber's crack this time around. But yeah, ordinarily, as you can see, he would swing his staff around and you'd have to jump over it. Alright, so I'm not sure what this does other than give you the option on certain levels to play as Crash's sister. I'm not sure if there's any benefit to that. I don't know how that works. Like, I haven't gotten much farther than this. I've only gotten, like, maybe a couple levels past this one. So, I'm not sure if there's a point to it. I will let you know if I find out. Or you can let me know if anybody's watching that knows. If you're watching later on YouTube, leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. This might be the level where I ended up missing 2 bonus stages and 40 boxes, and I had to get hit in the head by 40 boxes. I can't remember if you're, I think so, because they have the two different kinds of face tokens, so that means there are 2 bonus sections in this, and I missed both of them. I'm not sure, once again, dang it, I hesitated. Don't hesitate, but this is also why I never find, dang it. My depth perception could use some work, apparently. Alright, so here's another one of these things. If I do it wrong, I will die. I did it right. Holy cow, I had no idea that I could do it right. Okay, good. I was totally expecting to die. And I died anyway. Oh, hey, Fat Albert, I think if you can only play as far on certain levels. Yes, I did notice that. And when you do play as her, it can reach special areas that Crash can't reach. Oh, I see. What? I pressed it! I pressed it to attack! I'm gonna lose all these lives that I stocked up on. I still have 8. 7, I mean. Alright, I don't know if I can make that lucky shot again, so unfortunately, we're definitely... Oh, I keep forgetting at the hole there. Oh, I got a guy. Okay, cool. Oh, wow. How did I do... Oh, I get... that made it easy. See, sometimes you can hit the enemies into other things, which is what I was able to do in that case. So here I have to stop on this thing. I'm just going to jump away from this explosion. I think that counts as getting the boxes, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's part of why I missed so many boxes. In fact, that might be where a couple of the extra face tokens that I was missing are hiding. Now, I could be wrong, but I remember landing on one of those pillars and it feeling like it was going to fall. Or that I was just going to miss the jump completely. Why am I so bad at judging forward distances, man. Alright, I have a question. Did I? Okay, it still counts as me getting the face things. Okay, so maybe it wasn't actually going to fall. Maybe I just had a bad feeling about one of these. That's quite merciful of them, given that you have to time these out perfectly. Now, if you haven't noticed, I don't know if it's shown up yet, but if you get 100, I guess they're mangoes. Oh, that one kind of vibrated when I stood on it. Maybe that's the one I was thinking of. I don't know if you noticed, but when you get 100 mangoes, then you get a life. Just much like any other game where you get 100 of, like, the currency, like coins. Oh, dang it. Now, the good news is, I don't know if you lose a life for that, and you can go back, so that's nice. I mean, maybe you did lose a life. I didn't notice. Well, it says I have 0 lives now, so it's quite possible. Oh, I can't jump on this thing. Oh, good, I can do that. Okay, good. Good, there are alternatives. Okay, cool. Can I please have another life? Apparently the fruiting game is called a Wumpa Fruit. Oh, okay. That sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that term. However, they, in reality, look like mangoes. See, every couple of these, or it's been a couple of these now, that look like, yeah, I'm gonna miss this bonus stage. There's been a couple of these now that have vibrated when I land on them. But it's only a couple of them. So those are the only ones that have worried me. The ones that don't vibrate when I land on them, I think I'm pretty safe. Alright, so I made it a lot closer this time. I still missed like 23 of them. But much better. But see, however many boxes you miss, you have to be hit by that many boxes. Just 1 second. All right. Oh, this one. This one's one of those, like, endless runner types. Like, if I compare it to another old game, I don't know if you guys ever played the SNES version of The Lion King, but there's a thing where you ride on the ostrich, and it's really frustrating because anytime you hit something, you die, and it's a really easy way to lose all your lives, and that's the kind of level this is. Like, come on. I missed it by like sometimes I feel like I misjudge how fast this hog is going. I don't know. At least you can run into an extra life, which is nice. This gets really annoying when you start running into these people and then have to jump on these drum things and and it's hard to judge where they're gonna be. I mean, they seem to tend to end up on the same side every time, like each individual one of them, so that helps. But it's frustrating when you're trying to get the thing and you might be able to jump over them. I think I have successfully jumped over one of them one time. I think when I beat this level the last time around, I had to just skip that crate. I can't remember for sure. Well, jumping sure didn't work. Alright. Only 5 left. I think I'm gonna try and not try to get that crate and just save my life. Well, I missed the other crate too, so there's that. Okay, good, another checkpoint. Another life. Oh man, it's so, you have to be so fast. Now that's kind of a dark sight there. We have to go over these like rotisserie hogs. Oh yeah, this last guy is annoying. I died so many times. I was like, oh no, you know what the funniest thing happened? When I ran into that guy, and when you die in the stage, it sends Crash flying. So I hit the guy, so I technically died, but Crash went flying into the end, like the goal there, and so I still beat the level. You know what, I'm glad, because it probably would have taken me several more tries if that hadn't been the case. Now I think, is this the one that I was on last time? And I was playing as, I already forgot her name. Coco. That should be an easy name to remember. I was trying to play as Coco. I think it was this level, so let's try it as Coco again. Yeah, the Disney platformers from that age were great. I mean, they were freaking hard, especially, like, I was 3, 4, 5 years old or so at the time, trying to play that game. Like, my cousins and my parents had to try to play it for me, basically, because they could get farther than I could. But back in the day, I don't remember if The Lion King had passwords, but I remember Aladdin had passwords. And I feel like we would always write down the passwords to skip ahead, but one way or another, I'd always lose the passwords. Like, I'd always forget where they were written down, or they'd get thrown out or something. So we'd have to do it all over again. I don't know if I ever beat the Aladdin game. I mean, let me put it this way, I'm pretty sure I never did. I never beat the Lion King game either. In fact, I have this one really terrible, in retrospect, terrible memory of, like, I think it was one of my older cousins was playing the Lion King game, and, well, there's the perfect jumping precision. Was playing the Lion King game, and they got on the last level, and I don't know how long they'd been playing. I'm not sure. I remember, but then I was like in the room, and I don't know. It wasn't right when the game was first out. It was a little bit later, I think. So I seem to remember. Oh, come on! I seem to remember having the game, having had the game for a long time and not being able to beat it. They were on the last stage, and I don't know what possessed me. Like, I didn't want to mess anything up, but for some reason, I saw the little reset. Alright, I pressed the wrong button that time. That was my fault. For some reason, I saw the little reset trigger, and I pushed it. I don't know why. There must be some kind of instinct when your age is a single digit to just mess things up. I don't know. Like, you're just drawn to disaster. I don't know why I did it. To this day, I regret it, because I wanted to see what the ending looked like. Oh man, I didn't stop. Alright, I'm gonna stop trying to tell stories here for a little bit. But yeah, this is the last level. I haven't beaten this level yet on my other account, so if I beat it here, this will be a first. Or I might rage quit and finish the stream. Because I had gotten pretty far on several tries, and then I game overed, and that was about the time that I stopped. Yeah, I guess I must have been a troll in my younger age. Now these I don't know if I've demonstrated it yet, but these fire platforms, if you jump on them while they are not on fire, they will bounce like a trampoline. And that was a risk I shouldn't have taken. Okay, gotta be careful about these things. Alright, get out of here. Here's where my problems began. Apparently I've already missed something. Great. Like I said, I'm so busy just trying not to die as I play through the game. I don't have time to look for all these boxes. Alright, so this part I had to do like a million times. I didn't lose lives on it, but I kept trying to go for all of the fruit, and I kept falling back to the bottom. Thankfully, at this stage, at this point in the level, you don't get fall damage, like you don't die if you fall. But later in the stage you do, so I have to be careful. But it was frustrating. So I am going to do everybody a favor, and I have to do this in order for it to work. I will do everybody on this stream a favor and not try to get all of the fruit. And just try to be as accurate as possible, because I still expect to have substantial difficulty even doing it that way. I will get some of the fruit. Alright, checkpoint. Dang it! The hit detection! It's so precise! I'm doing slightly better this time around because I at least know what to expect. That does not mean I'm out of the woods yet, because I have to time this right, where I jump on the red thing. I have to jump on the red thing while it's not on fire, but also while the spikes aren't up. But it seems like whenever the spikes aren't up, and yeah, I missed my chance for the fruit. It also seems like when the spikes are not up, the thing's always on fire, so... Oh, come on. I jumped on him. Yeah, like I said, if you want a forgiving game, this does not seem to be the one. So we have Commander Root. Thank you for the follow, and welcome. A lot of times when in doubt, spin, when you're jumping on an enemy, that seems to be the... I should have taken my time on that, but I thought I knew what the timing was there. This is what I mean, though. If I game over here, I have to start the stage from the beginning. No checkpoint. Alright, I actually got good timing on that one. Just in the nick of time as it stopped firing. Like, I hate when there's the two in the row and they're on the same time. I don't know. Well, you see. The... Whoa, 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 that was not me. Unless that's what the monkey does, it screws you up. But I was not holding left, and she just ran to the left. So I don't know what was up with that. That was totally... I have reason to be salty on that one, because that was not my fault. Extra life, please and thank you. 2 extra lives. Thank you very much. Is this the end? No, not quite. Sometimes these platforms are near the ending, but not necessarily, so... Oh no, I knew that was a mistake, but once I jumped, I couldn't go back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I'm like, is that like a mechanic? The monkey makes you do dumb things? Like, run. Alright, that was that. Oh, hi, Title Tyrant. Ah! Did I just game? Nope, but I'm on my last life. Dang it! I had all of this momentum going. Oh, geez. That was almost death. Ah! Alright, I'm dead. I have to start over. I'm going to eat. I have a chicken here that I need to eat. Also, this face is creepy. I did hear someone say that the new Jurassic World movie was sad. Now, as full disclosure, surprising as it may seem, I think I've only seen the first and third Jurassic Park movies. I don't know why. Well, dang it. I don't know why I didn't get into them as much as I should. Probably because they were more about the humans than the dinosaurs. But, well darn. But I should probably get into them. Because I would probably enjoy it now, especially when I'm older. Because when when the third movie came out, well, when the first and third, well, and second, I guess. But when the first few movies came out, I was a little young for the series, I think. So I'd probably appreciate it better now. Anyway, yeah, well, sort of a new setup. I have everything facing the way it's usually facing when I play console games. But, I did get my setup fixed, where I don't have a delay anymore. Or rather, I've fixed the problem from... Oh dang, did I hit the fire? I don't even know. I fixed the problem... That was dumb. I fixed the problem from the audience point of view. Hey, Frenzy! I am not having such a good run this time around. It's almost like I might as well just start over. Might as well start the level over, but hey, I'm gonna try. I do want to eat my chicken though. So I might, after my next like game over and or beating this level, I am going to eat my dinner and then I'll come back. Dang it. Next game over might be pretty soon. Also, apparently you can spin the fruit away from you instead of obtaining it, which is actually kind of annoying. I can see I'm going to have a very love-hate relationship with this game. It's not quite Daredevil Bouldergeist levels of infuriating, but then again, we're only on the first world still, or whatever. I don't know how worlds work. We have only beaten one boss. I should have waited a split second longer to jump. Was that my last life? Yeah. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna take like 5 minutes. I don't know if I'll finish all my dinner. I'm just gonna take like 5 minutes. And I'll put the waiting screen up so you don't have to stare at this creepy face the whole time. I'm gonna say no though, so it doesn't spit me back into the level. Alright, I will be back 5-ish minutes.